they against his head and make sure he was. And his last thoughts were the things he didn't say. Right on, right on, right on, right on. She woke up in the morning and she claimed her JSA. And she turned and asked her man if he was gonna be okay. But his cheeks, they turned a ruby red, and then he frowned and shook his head. And I'm sorry, love, I've got to go away. Right on, right on, right on, right on. They all went out one evening and it's gone. And they tried to figure out whose turn it was to pay. But they never made it back to bed. Some may recall that tears were shed, and no one's lives will ever be the same. Right on, right on, right on, right on. Well, I guess he found some comfort at the. Well, I guess that he regretted several aspects of his past. But he wasn't mean, he wasn't cruel, and he made sure his kids went to school. And sleeping well is not an easy task. Right on, right on, right on, right on.
Tell her quick, do not check me. Check that Apple Watch. See if your blood pressure too high from eating all that DoorDash. Don't play with him. Slicker than an oil spill slim. That's right, man. I got the rounds before I even had the car.
Good job.
Yeah.
Look, I never tell you that I didn't do it. I'm self-made, made to influence. I turn your castle into ruins. Seal of the season in the Martha Stewart. The first one get the egg, cock-a-doodle. Only thing we had was bread with the ramen noodles. The young 12 come through and book them like Barnes and Nobles. How you go from a misfit into a mogul. Yeah. This track ought to wake 'em up, call it Folgers. Surrounded by angels, demons can't approach us. Me llama dos cardenas, baby, buenas noches. See, I'm the big dog, I'm the cane course. End up in different spots, had the same choice. Soon as I plant a seed, I pray the rain moist. Soon as I left, I knew addition, gave the game pause. You know these bars is hard like some dang oysters. Oyster perpetual, face match the Air Forces. What all the good girls that make bad choices? What all the good girls that make bad choices? Yeah. What all the good girls that make bad choices?
Lunch and Big Sur, magnesium wheels on the Porsche. Made a cup of extra, soda half a bird with the moisture. Tryna die in them 4 tours. a Metro time with my Dendelure. I bought the ASC McLaren, rocking all velour. Bucket hat cocked to the side, I'm a connoisseur. How you broke his, but outside chasing? I ain't got no label on the fish, but it's all Dior. This the flow they been waiting on. I got an 80 on. Why you kissing to that you be hating on?
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the...
Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. McAdoo out there with Mullen. And there's Davis. Then it's Malone. And it's Carter in at the 2. Now here's Bryant. Clock at 6. Outside, Katie. No block shot. Second chance effort. And Olajuwon finishes inside.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound. And then the skill to send that one home.
Here's Davis. Pass to McAdoo. Spurs passing it around. There's the pick. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Durant with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Mullen against Bird. To the inside. Malone. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen.
Malone is relentless inside. So strong with non-stop effort.
Curry passes to Olajuwon. Now Curry. A three. Drains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Carter on the wing. Pass to McAdoo. Mullen a screen on Durant. Back to Carter. Shoots over Kobe, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Carter on the wing, guarded by Kobe. Davis, that's for 2. And Curry pulls it down. The Nuggets leading. From deep, Bryant, rebounded by McAdoo.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Malone, a screen on Katie. 6 on the shot clock. Good, nice job down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
A nice shot by Carter.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
Bird, a screen on Carter. Outside Curry. There's the triple. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here is Carter. He's got 5. Good D by Olajuwon. Denver leading by 3. Curry passes to Durant. Bryant, high post. Again, the Nuggets score.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Malone's checked in for Kevin Durant. White, he's checked in for the Spurs. Outside Mullen. And Carter has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
They get the rebound. Curry against Mullen. Kobe with the steal. Outside Curry. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Kobe's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. White, bounce pass. Carter, the pass to McAdoo. Over Malone. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Nuggets leading by 8. Curry on the wing. White covering. Curry shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. McAdoo, the pass to White. Malone is screen on Olajuwon. Outside, Malone. 5 to shoot. Will it go? Malone with the block. Up top, Kobe. Defended by Carter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Drexler, he's checked in for Larry Bird. Walton's checked in for San Antonio. The shot's good from Mullen.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Drexler outside. Over Carter. Drexler, no good. And so White will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And here's Drexler. Malone sets the pick for Kobe. Hits the front of the rim and out. Spurs trail by 3. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. There's the lob to Carter. White against Curry. Malone is screen on White. Curry dishes to Malone. It's stolen by Mullen. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. Here's Carter. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Bryant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Vince Carter picks one up.
The motor of Bryant never stops. Even inside where he goes right at the shooting 2.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Bryant. Larry Bird's checked in for Denver. Thomas comes in for Stephen Curry. San Antonio also making some changes. McAdoo is checked in for Malone. Barry comes in for Mullen, and it's Pierce in for Cook.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pass to McAdoo, stolen by Bird. And here we go. Got a piece of it.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And stolen by McAdoo. Pass to White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Malone sets the pick for Bryant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Spurs have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Walton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barry, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 1.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Spurs. They're up by 1. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop. Never a bad idea.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. McAdoo out there with Walton. Then there's Barry. And it's Pierce. And it's White in at the point. Wilkins kicks to Thomas. Pass to Bird. Pierce with a rebound. San Antonio trailing here. McAdoo the pass to White. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. With the floater, he lays it in. White's got his second bucket.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Bird outside. Bird can't get that one to fall.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Denver. Spurs also with the sub. Davis is checked in for White. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Outside, Drexler. Malone in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas driving inside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you, and then he'll cut your legs out from under.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And Davis gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Durant, fires for 3. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. KD's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
Outside, Pierce. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Thomas who brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Malone, no luck. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Nice shot by McAdoo.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Coming on, it's making a change here. Lions checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Carter's checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Thomas kicks to Bryant. Durant sets a screen for Kobe. Kobe soaring through the air.
Leaping up to the rim. Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Carter outside. Pass to Walton. And here is Davis. He's guarded by Thomas. Bounce pass Davis. McAdoo. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So Thomas's shot is off.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Carter. And it's Bryant with the rebound. Nuggets trail. Bird a screen on Cook. Bryant the pass to Bird. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant. Kobe's got 5 assists tonight. And the Spurs with possession. Inside and stolen by Malone. Durant finds Bird. And here's Kobe. From range, Kobe drills it. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
A different look for Denver. Drexler comes in for Larry Bird. And Curry subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. San Antonio also making some changes. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Walton. And Pierce subbed in for McAdoo. Up top, Malone. Malone with the block. Pass to KD. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And it's a 6-point Nugget lead.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And the dunk by Drexler.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Davis looking for an opening. Deflects the pass. Here's Barry. Guarded by KD. Outside for Davis. A three-pointer, no good. Denver leading by 8 to the middle. Here's Curry. The focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
To the paint, here's Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Drexler inside. Defended by Carter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So Drexler will go to the free throw line. Vince Carter picks one up. For Denver, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Here's what Denver's going with right now. Olajuwon comes in for Malone. And Larry Bird subbed for Kobe. San Antonio also making some changes. McAdoo comes in for Barry. And Mullen subbed in for Paul Pierce. And Drexler no good on that one. Spurs trail by 10. Pass to Mullen. Here's McAdoo. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field. A minute 50 left in the first half of the game. Now here is Bird. Outside Curry. Offline with his 3. The Spurs have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Pass to McAdoo. KD comes with the double team. Clock at 6. There's a screen inside. Malone, the pass to McAdoo. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo. Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Curry with the bucket.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Davis kicks to Mullen. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Curry with a wide open look. Wide open shot is on the money. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Here's Davis. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Drexler. Over Carter. Drexler, no good. Spurs trail by 9. Now here is Carter. 5 points in the game. Malone sets the pick for Carter. Olajuwon with the block. And so it's the Denver Nuggets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about a shot.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
They've got Olajuwon. Kobe is out there with Curry. Then it's Bird. And it's KD in at the 4-man position. That's the group that David Adelman's going out there with to start the second half. Nailed from three-point land.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Carter. Good. Carter's got 7 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Olajuwon against Malone. Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
Davis kicks to Kobe. Pass to McAdoo. Over Durant. McAdoo misses.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Davis, the pass to Malone. Davis setting the pick for Malone. And McAdoo kicks to Davis. McAdoo dishes to Malone. Olajuwon with the block. Here's Kobe, and Bryant throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Spurs with possession. They trail by 16. The three from Davis. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Olajuwon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And stolen by Malone. Here's McAdoo. He's defended by Olajuwon.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Curry, good.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Davis, the pass to Malone. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Shooting for San Antonio.
One shot.
Malone. One shot.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
Davis against Curry. Count the basket. Curry's got 26.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Kobe gets the bucket.
And he anticipated the play, and Kobe finished it on the other end.
Pass to McAdoo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Back to Kobe. Driving the lane to the inside. That one falls. And the Nuggets lead by 20.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's McAdoo, and it's Denver with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. KD's shot is off. Spurs trail by 20. Here's Malone. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, it's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a back seat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Kevin?
It's all about results. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Bird with the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Malone's checked in for Durant. White, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Spurs with possession. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Back to White. Shoots over Curry. And there is White. And that's good on the assist by Carter.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Bryant with it. 19 points in the game. Fires from the wing. And off the glass. That one's good. Bryant's got 8 points in the quarter.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
White, wide open. He fires. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. On its way from Curry for 2. And Denver again with the bucket.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Outside Mullen. Launches a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Mullen's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Olajuwon, right side. Down low. It's stolen by Carter. To the paint. And McAdoo kicks to White. To the inside. Malone. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
2 minutes remaining.
Malone sets the pick for Olajuwon. Kobe, no luck. Spurs trail by 15. McAdoo, the pass to Mullen. Now Carter. to Malone. Olajuwon with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
A different look for Denver. Wilkins has checked in for Olajuwon. Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Bryant. The Spurs also changing it up. Barry's checked in for Mullen. And Paul Pierce has subbed in for Carter. Shot clock at 5. To the wing on the left. Malone controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Malone's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Curry is inside. Wide on him. Malone sets the pick for Bird. The Nuggets with another miss. Spurs trail by 13. Over in the corner, White. To the left side wing. McAdoo inside. Drexler defender. He gets that one. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Wilkins. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. To end the drought. White with the defensive effort. Here's McAdoo. Bird covering. Out to White. Inside. McAdoo. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. McAdoo's got 12 in the game. It's been all about Stephen Curry for Denver. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Pierce. Barry is out there with Walton. And there's Davis, and it's Carter in at the shooting guard position. Drexler with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. And that one's good by Drexler. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots. And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Malone sets the pick for Durant. Pass to Malone. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Carter up top. Drexler defending. A nice shot by Carter.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Outside Thomas. And Baron Davis picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half play here in the fourth. Malone is screen on Pierce. High post shot. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Bryant's got 23.
On offense, the efficiency of Bryant is really something else. He always seems to have a different type of shot up his sleeve.
To the middle, here's Walton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Walton's got 4 this quarter.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And Bryant kicks to Thomas. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Durant for three. A rebound by the Spurs. Outside, Davis. Pass to Pierce. Screen by Walton. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Pierce.
A true three-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
Screen by Malone. Here's Kobe. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. He's got 25.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
That's a floater go. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Pierce. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 6 rebounds in the game. Drexler kicks to Thomas. Malone looking around. Drexler passes to Durant. Off target with his 3. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for San Antonio. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. From past the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Malone's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Bill Walton.
And that's the last guy you want to defend inside. Malone is just too good near the hoop.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. For Denver. Olajuwon's checked in for Durant. Bird comes in for Bryant. And it's Stephen Curry in for Isaiah Thomas. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Malone's checked in for Walton. McAdoo comes in for Barry. Mullins checked in for Vince Carter. And it's White in for Baron Davis. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Good on both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
To the paint. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Bird with it. Now Pierce defending. Finding a way, Bird.
These are the kinds of shots that get Bird going. When he makes these contested shots, he enjoys talking some trash as well.
Pass to Malone. And here's White. Curry was a nice D. The Nuggets leading by 11. And Drexler has it in the corner. Off target from outside. McAdoo dishes to White. outside Pierce. Trying to end the drought. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Drexler. A putback. Rebounded by McAdoo. Spurs trail by 11. Pass to White. Here's McAdoo. He's defended by Olajuwon. Here's the pass to Malone. And he drives in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Bird outside. Outside Malone. Pass to Bird. Here's Curry. The Nuggets with another miss to the inside. Here's McAdoo. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Nuggets leading by 9. Bird passes to Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Oh, the D is at fault there. You can't let Malone get that type of position inside.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Checked in for the Nuggets. Kobe comes in for Drexler. San Antonio also making some changes. Carter comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Davis in for White. Mullen against Bird. Outside Davis. Bird against Mullen. Can't get it to go. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Nuggets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Olajuwon with a screen on Mullen. And it's off.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Carter hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
Curry, and the 3 misses. Spurs trail by 9. Carter outside. Malone a screen on Durant. From 18 feet away, another chance. The putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Now Curry. Curry making it look so easy.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Carter looking around. On the wing, Mullen. Bird covering. And the shot goes in.
And love watching Mullen shoot the ball. A terrific score, especially from the mid-range.
Curry missed on the 3. San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Carter fired. The putback. Sees him with the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Great. He's ferocious when the ball goes up. And they go to the intentional foul.
13 foul.
and they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
Larry Bird, he drills the three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Outside, Katie. So we see Denver get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
Stars in Balenciaga, stuck on the fairway. Golf course, the other side is looking greener. Head full, call me Stanley Steamer. Can't pop off, you black, you gotta mind your demeanor. So much on your shoulders, you got so much on your mind. Wanna smooth it over, but you always on your grind. Stop taking advantage, start taking your time. And use the peace of mind. So much on your shoulders, you got so much on your mind. So much. Stop taking advantage, better start taking your time. You could use the peace of mind. I've left lots unsaid, plenty thoughts I dread, but I know ain't no locks ahead, only freedom. Limiting beliefs, I let good vibes supersede them. Put lines through S's, yeah, I keyed them. Quiet complaints, cause I don't need them. Had to silence the voices, control, alt, delete them. Stuck to the code when would cheat them. I was on campus, barely eating, nobody could tell, physique was deceiving. I can make failure look like an achievement with pain in my lyrics. Will always relieve it. Shift work at all my days repeated. Observing, reporting, plotting and scheming until I got out. Focused until I got out. Had now and forever on blast the day I got out. I say I got out. That life was my prison. They need the real thing to figure it out. That's what I'm about. Her figure, her mental, her morals, her mouth. Figures were hidden to me through women to figure it out. Fluid, there's never a drought.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is when it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W, but we'll see.
And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Johnson, and it's Pippen in at the 3. Clock at 6. They set the pick. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Now you see how comfortable Giannis is in the pick and rolls. Keeping things simple, just a smart pass.
Jordan goes in and slam dunk by Jordan.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Detroit moving the ball around. James deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Here's Nowitzki. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Nowitzki. Over Antetokounmpo. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Pippen outside. They set the pick. Left side, Johnson. To the inside. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Back to James. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Detroit, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Jordan to the paint. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Pippen, pass to Nowitzki. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Pistons.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he lobs it up top. Here's Arenas, covered by Johnson. They set a pick. Arenas' shot is off.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Nowitzki. And again, no good by Chicago.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The Bulls have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pippen outside. Hardaway's checked in for the Pistons. And the Bulls also making a change. Damian Lillard's checked in for Pippen.
Substitution on the floor.
Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And there's James from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Chicago shooting about 43% since tip-off. Here's Jordan. Banked it in off the glass. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Rice. Now here is James. Releases. Chamberlain pulls it in.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Here's Lillard. Gets tipped. Now here is James. Still no points. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Nowitzki. Check by James. Here's Jordan. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 2 seconds.
They set the screen. And he's going for the lob. Shot clock at 6.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Pistons.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
From deep, Jordan nails it from 3. Jordan's got 7.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
James outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Chamberlain. Chicago passing it around. From deep, Jordan. And that one is hammered home.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And he lobs it up.
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Johnson with it. No made baskets yet. Pass to Lillard. 4-3. And they'll get another chance. Here's Chamberlain. And a missed layup.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Over to the left wing. There's a screen. Here's Rice. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. The Pistons making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Lillard passes to Jordan. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Now returning on the floor to your Pistons, number 12, Richmond.
And it's Detroit with the ball. 3-point lead. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. And there's the lob. Tipped and stolen by Hardaway. James passes to Hardaway. The ball's knocked loose. Antetokounmpo outside. For three, James. Chicago with a rebound. 1:04 left in the first quarter here. Lillard passes to Nowitzki. Up and over Hardaway. Good on the short little jump shot.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Pass to Bosch. Over Lillard. And there's another one for the Pistons.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Here's James. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
James. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Pistons on top. They lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Richmond in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Hardaway. Lays it up and banks it in. Hardaway's got his first points of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Maravich. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And there's a pick. It's deflected. Outside Hardaway. Antetokounmpo outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Pippen, he's checked in for Chicago. Lillard outside. Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Mutombo. Pass to Richmond. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Duncan. Bulls trail by 3. To the inside. Here's Nowitzki. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Nowitzki's got 6.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Mutombo, the pass to Richmond. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Bosch. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 3rd assist of the night. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. Tries again. A nice shot by Duncan.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
To the paint. Mutombo, the pass to Richmond. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Pass to Maravich. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams changing it up here. The Pistons lead by 3. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. He drops it from range. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career. So I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds. But I did win a championship playing that role. So, you know, there's that.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Richmond. Now James. Detroit moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Out to the right wing. Here's
Yes! Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 4-point game. Here's Arenas. Still without a bucket. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Maravich. Here we go. Here's Arenas. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Great job drawing the foul. And almost converted the shot as well.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he knocks down the first one. It's both from the stripe. Bulls trail by 6. Pippen outside. Inside. And then Gasol with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
From about 19, the bank shot, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
To the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. The Bulls trail by 9. Pass to Duncan. And here's Jordan. Stojakovic grabs the board. Down low. Pulls up. And again, it's Detroit converting.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Johnson finds Jordan. Looking to end the run. And it's good on the layup. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
James outside. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Arenas. No good with the triple. Bulls trail by 9. Pass to Jordan. To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by James. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Stojakovic passes to Arenas. No good on the triple. The Bulls have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Pass to Duncan. To the left side wing. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 15 points.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
1:44 left in the half. James passes to Arenas. Here's Richmond. Here's James. Off target from the wing. Johnson inside. Jordan, the pass to Duncan. Now here's Pippen, guarded closely. Really left him alone that time.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here's Arenas. Pass to Rice. Here's the pick. The three ball. Abdul-Jabbar. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Outside Johnson. Back to Pippen. Chicago passing it around. Here's Jordan. Noku with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
.43 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Pippen. Clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Chamberlain. No good on the 3.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he goes in for the dunk.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Here's Jordan. Yes, it's good. Jordan's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And we finished off one half of play. Pistons ahead, leading by 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Johnson, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position, locking down the middle. And the basket by Pippen.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Arenas, covered by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rice. Off target from outside.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. James outside. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Arenas. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
The Pistons have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now James. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And again, no good by Detroit.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Now Jordan for the tie. The rebound by Detroit. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he's going for the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The Bulls trail by 4. Johnson passes to Chamberlain. Here's Nowitzki. Chicago passing it around. There's a screen to the paint.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Jordan against James. Pass to Arenas. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 26 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Jordan. Rejected by James.
And on with the block. But the shooters are working.
Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Nowitzki. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
It's tipped on the break. Johnson with a bucket.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Arenas passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo outside, down low. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Pass to Jordan. Buries it down low. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Arenas from outside the arc. On target from range. Arenas has got 5.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Chamberlain passes to Nowitzki. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Nowitzki. And there's another one for Chicago.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Arenas passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Arenas with the teardrop. Johnson with the defensive effort. And here they come. 14 feet away. Detroit with a rebound. Now Antetokounmpo. He has 6. Pass to Rice. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Arenas for 3. Kept alive. Abdul-Jabbar.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
They set a pick to the middle. Here's Chamberlain. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active, and making things happen.
Hardaway's checked in for Detroit. Damian Lillard's checked in for Chicago. He's off on the second. The Pistons lead by 6. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Pass to Nowitzki. Now here's Johnson. And here's Jordan. He's got 22. Back to Johnson. Over Antetokounmpo. Here's Chamberlain. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebound Detroit. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the inside. Here's James. Good D. Better O from LeBron.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Jordan with the bucket.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Rice. The 3. Sinks it from distance. Rice has got 5 now.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
To the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Now, here is James. He's got 10. And slam dunk by James.
This is classic LeBron, leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the third quarter here.
Man, the defender really went after him.
These are his first free throws of the game. Free throws good. Jordan. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Pass to Richmond. Detroit moving the ball around. The shot by James, no good. The Bulls trail by 9. Here's Duncan. Now here's Jordan. Antetokounmpo covering. Jordan inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Back to James. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. James has got 14 points.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
Pass to Jordan. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Can't connect from 14. Now Hardaway. They set the screen. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got James, and it's Arenas in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Pass to Duncan. There's a screen. Now here's Jordan. Tight defense on him. Good on the shot. Jordan's got 30. Detroit leading by 12. Here's Arenas. And he's going for the oop here. To the right side. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Jordan goes in. That one goes in. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Arenas. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And Detroit making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Bulls trail by 10. Pass to Pippen. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Jordan misses. And so James will bring it up for Detroit. They've led by as many as 14. Stojakovic passes to Bosch. Jordan with it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Jordan's got 17 points here in the second half. Here's Bosch. James outside. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. The drive by Pippen. Hardaway grabs the board. The Pistons lead by 8. Here's Arenas. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first. Chicago making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. The Bulls trail by 10. Jordan high post. James is there. Tries from 6 feet. Jordan misses.
That's rock solid defense on a really good scorer.
Pass to Rice. Lets the 3 fly. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And here's Pippen. Chicago passing it around. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Pass to Arenas. Driving to the basket. Intercepted. Now here's Pippen. Fires for 3. The rebound by Bosch. Bosch has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Rice. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Rice. Blocked again! Pass to Nowitzki. Now Pippen. Inside. Oh, deflected. And they're running. Throws it up high. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Tipped. The first free throw is good. Hardaway's checked in for Detroit. Good on both. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Hill, he's checked in for Chicago. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Nowitzki. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots a fadeaway. Hardaway grabs the board.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Gets stolen by Johnson. Chamberlain passes to Maravich. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
It's a lack of focus. That's all it is. But it can be a wake-up call for teams that have gotten too careless. But rules are rules.
To the middle. Here's Arenas. Down low. Oh, it's stolen. 3 on 3. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. Pippen's got 5 points now in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Pippen outside. Back to Johnson. Back to Pippen from behind the arc. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. On the take. Ooh, he leaves no question.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's the pick. Can't hit it.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Jordan inside. Can't get it.
Well, if they've been saving one of their favorite plays, now is the time to use it.
Here's Arenas. Covered by Johnson. Take it away.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And it's rejected. Now on to Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
First personal foul. Team seconds.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Got a hand on it. Here's Arenas, covered by Johnson. Here's Antetokounmpo. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's money from deep.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Bulls trail by 10. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo with a rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Pistons.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Puts it up from 17. No good. And here's Detroit. Big run right now for them. 11-2. Now James. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
Watch your